I asked you what you wanted on social media, and you've mentioned that you would like to hear more about some limiting beliefs and their reframes so that you can start turning those negative thoughts into more productive and skillful ways of thinking and of being. If you're new here, hi, my name is Katarina. I'm a yoga teacher, a certified energy healer, and my whole point in this life is to help you remember who you were before the world told you who you should be. So, overcoming these limiting beliefs and reframing them, rewriting them, rewiring the pathways in your brain that keep you stuck in these negative loops of negative thinking is really, really important. So, I've gone back to a few of my limiting beliefs, what I've struggled with, and this is how over time I've reframed them so that I could start to build more positive ways of thinking and being. So I've got them here on the side, and I actually want to read them out for you just to make sure that they are clear and that the reframe is clear and effective as well. I will leave all of these written down in the description of the video in case you'd like to copy and paste them somewhere else for you to keep working on them. So the first one is the belief that being myself makes others comfortable. So, this is the limiting belief. How do you want to reframe this? By repeating, for example, my presence challenges people, and that is okay. And this is an important one because sometimes when we are rewriting these beliefs, these things that we say to ourselves every day, sometimes it can be really challenging to go straight to the entire opposite of the statement because we will not believe it. So, finding a middle ground that puts control back into you is a lot more effective, which is, and this is an example. So we are not going to say, being myself makes others comfortable. We are actually going to shift the focus, put the control of the sentence of the action on you, and reframe it with my presence challenges others, and that is okay. Limiting belief number 2. I have to earn love by performing. And this was such a big one for me. And I think a lot of us share this belief because we are told from a very young age that it's not safe to be who we are. We need to be smaller, we need to be quieter, we need to behave in a certain way. And so we go through life putting on masks. And so, if you're a little tired of putting on a mask and pretending, the reframe is going to be as follows: I'm worthy, even when I rest, even when I'm messy. And feel free to replace the rest and the messy here with other words that resonate more to you. And it's important that you go back to what the root cause of this belief is and reframe it that way. So I choose rest and messy because my limiting belief around this, me needing to earn love by performing, had a lot to do with my high achieving patterns and me thinking that I need to work really hard and be perfect to earn love. And therefore, I used rest and I used messy here. So the limiting belief is I have to earn love by performing, and the reframe in my case using rest and messy is I am worthy even when I rest, even when I'm messy. Limiting belief number 3. If I shine too brightly, I'll be rejected. And this is very much for those people, and I would argue, especially women, that were taught to dim their lights to avoid making others uncomfortable. And in this case, a reframe could be those who are ready will rise with me. The rest were never mine. And I quite like this statement because number one, it's helping you put boundaries around you and safeguard your energy. Remember that your energy is and will always be your biggest asset, your most precious thing. And it's also creating space for you to reframe that first belief around being yourself is making others uncomfortable. So you're actually doing a little bit of a 2-in-1 here, because you are effectively reassuring that you are safe as yourself and making space for others to rise up to your level. And if they don't, that's okay. They were not meant for you. So, as a recap, the limiting belief here is if I shine too brightly, I'll be rejected. And the reframe is those who are ready will rise with me, the rest were never mine. Limiting belief number 4, we have 5 in total, by the way. I am a disappointment unless I meet expectations. And the reframe could be living by my truth is the greatest gift I can offer. It's really important that you ground in your own beliefs and in your own truth. If you are a people pleaser and someone that struggles with meeting others' expectations and hates to disappoint people, which I have certainly struggled with. So instead of you thinking about others and you putting so much power in others, shift that power onto you and ground in your truth, in your values, in your belief system. So, as a recap again, the limiting belief is I am a disappointment unless I meet expectations. And the reframe in this case would be living by my truth is the greatest gift I can offer. And it's true, I now think about the universe as this one song. And for the song to be harmonious, we all need to share our voices. I said that in a weird way. We all need to share our voices so that we can all harmonize and therefore, as a consequence, harmonize the song of the entire universe. Okay, so last limiting belief. My feelings are too much. And this is for those of you who feel too deeply, like I do. In this case, the reframe would be my feelings are my compass, not a flaw. And I would add here as well that it's important to understand that our feelings can be also sacred intelligence. And this understanding of my feelings as sacred intelligence really helped me feel less judgmental about how hard I feel things often. I just take it as signs, as information from the universe that is guiding me towards my highest purpose and guiding me towards certain people, away from certain people, towards certain things, and away from certain things. And therefore, because this is sacred intelligence, I can honor this and feel safe in the fact that this sacred intelligence is also protection and that my feelings are also protection. Okay, so how was that? What did you think about these limiting beliefs? Do you share them? What did you think about the reframes? Do you think they were helpful? Please let me know in the comments and let me know if you have any ideas about other pieces of content that you would like me to cover. Thank you so much for being here. If you watched until the end of the video, if you're here still and if these reframes helped you, please consider subscribing for more healing content, for more spiritual medicine, and I will see you shortly in another video. Okay, much love. Bye.